Stop everything, because history has just been made. Jimin, the beloved vocalist and dancer of BTS, has done something truly extraordinary. His solo track Who isn't just a song anymore. It's a global phenomenon, a cultural reset, and a record-breaking masterpiece. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the magic that is Jimin, this moment isn't just about charts and numbers. It's about rewriting what's possible for K-pop and solo artists worldwide. Let's talk about how Who is taking the world by storm and why this moment will go down in history. Let me set the stage. Who has been on the Billboard Hot 100 for 19 consecutive weeks. 19 weeks, people. That's almost 5 months of holding its ground among the biggest songs in the world. But it's not just its longevity that's impressive. This week, Who is sitting strong at number 56, making it the highest-ranking K-pop solo track in its 19th week in the past decade. Think about how monumental that is. It's been 10 years since a solo K-pop song has pulled off anything close to this. What makes this even more mind-blowing is the timing. December is when the holiday heavyweights, Mariah Carey, Michael Bublé, and all the Christmas classics, completely dominate the charts. For Who to hold its place during this season is nothing short of a miracle. And here's the kicker. Jimin did it with 0 promotions. No live performances, no TV appearances, no major push from his label, just pure love from fans and the power of his artistry. Let's break this down even further. Who has crossed 200 million streams on Spotify in the US, a feat that not many solo artists, let alone K-pop artists, can claim. It's also charting at number 43 on Billboard's streaming songs chart, making it the only K-pop solo song to stick around for 19 consecutive weeks since 2014. That's almost a decade, and Jimin just set a new benchmark. But it doesn't stop there. Jimin is also shining on Billboard's Artist 100 chart, re-entering this week at number 98. This means he's spent an incredible 29 weeks on this chart, more than any other K-pop soloist in history. Let me repeat that. No other K-pop solo artist has achieved this level of sustained success. And as if that weren't enough, on the Global 200 chart, which tracks music performance in over 200 countries, Who is still sitting comfortably at number 30. This isn't just a song anymore. It's a global anthem. Now let's talk about the album behind this masterpiece. Jimin's second solo album, Muse, has also been riding high for 19 weeks on the Billboard 200, currently at number 157. And on the World Albums chart, it's holding steady at number 6. For an artist to have both their single and album charting for nearly 5 months is practically unheard of. Jimin is out here redefining what success looks like for a K-pop soloist. Let me pause for a second to emphasize what's truly extraordinary here. Jimin is achieving all of this while serving in the military. That's right, he's fulfilling his duties to his country, and yet his music is continuing to dominate charts and hearts worldwide. He isn't just proving his talent, he's proving that true artistry can transcend physical presence. His voice, his emotions, and his message are all speaking louder than ever, even when he's not actively promoting. And if that doesn't already tug at your heartstrings, here's something else. Jimin recently donated 30 million won to improve senior housing in his hometown of Busan. He became the first individual donor in a relay campaign to support vulnerable senior citizens. Think about it, he's not just setting records, he's giving back to his community and using his platform to make the world a better place. He's showing us all what it means to be not just a global star, but a genuinely good human being. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on what this means for K-pop as a whole. For years, K-pop has been breaking into global markets, but artists like Jimin are proving that K-pop isn't just a genre, it's a movement. A movement led by artists who pour their souls into their craft and connect with millions around the world. Jimin's success isn't just about numbers, it's about the stories he tells, the emotions he conveys, and the lives he touches. Think about the journey this song has taken, from topping charts like the Global 200 in its first weeks to maintaining a top spot for nearly 5 months. Who has become a symbol of perseverance and artistry. It's a song that resonates deeply with fans and listeners, not just because of its beautiful melody, but because of the person behind it. Jimin is someone who has always worn his heart on his sleeve, and you can feel every ounce of his passion and dedication in this track. So what do you think? Is Who one of the greatest solo songs in K-pop history? Or are we looking at something even bigger, a moment that defines an era, an artist, and a movement? I want to hear your thoughts because moments like this are rare and they deserve to be celebrated. Share your feelings in the comments. Whether you're a longtime ARMY or someone discovering Jimin for the first time, let's talk about how this song and this artist have moved you. And hey, if this story has inspired you or made your day just a little brighter, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another moment like this. Because trust me, this is just the beginning for Jimin, and you're going to want to be here for every step of the journey. Until next time, take care and keep celebrating the artists who make our world a little more magical. Bye!